Hey, I'm Coach Clarissa. Come join me for a core workout. So we are working deep core muscles, transverse abdominis. This one does have a little bit of crunching in it, so also some rectus, but it's primarily transverse abdominis muscle. So our sheath of muscle underneath the rectus that holds all of our organs in. So it's become very popular over just like the last 2 years, but it's always been important. So we are starting out with a contralateral dead bug. This is a hold. This exercise is wonderful for helping to bring all of the core together. So this is a hold. We want to hold each side for 30 seconds. You can work it up, but you really want to pay attention to your breathing. Work a dead bug progression here. So if we have started out with our dead bug and we're working both sides, right? Long, bring it together, long, bring it together. We should be able to feel like we can work it not single leg, but contralateral, so across the body. So we are looking for our core to stay together. So we're extended long and everything should be tight and together, not extended, right? So tight together, not smashing your back into the floor because that still is having your core brace outwards. We want to draw it in. So this movement right here is all my core. I am not shoving my back into the floor. And then we are going to bring one leg up, right? So it's long, bring it up, and we're going to hold. As we're holding, all of this should be nice and tight, and we're just going to push hand into knee and try to draw the knee back into the hand, and you're going to breathe. If this is real hard, we can put this leg up on the floor, so it takes a little bit of pressure off the core. If you want to make it harder, we'll extend that leg long. Exhale is real important. As you bring that exhale together, right? See everything come together. Again, we're not pushing up and out. We're drawing it inwards and together. So we're going to hold here, and then we're going to switch it out to the other side. So bringing the rib cage together, bringing top and bottom in, and really working on the breath. And that is our contralateral dead bug. From there, we move into our crunching exercise. So we have a decline sit-up. With the sit-up, it is extremely important that you do not feel it in the neck and you do not see any kind of doming in the rectus, okay? So we don't want it poking up. We don't want it making like a little, like a hump. We want everything together, okay? With the decline sit-up, we can work reps. So maintain your form. That should be the deciding factor of how many reps you can do. If you can do only 5 and maintain good form, don't have tension in your neck, then do 5. If you get on there and you have tension in your neck, do not do them. It's not then your core that is doing the work, it is your deep cervical flexors, and you're going to at some point experience that abdominal doming that we don't want. All right, so we have a decline sit-up. So we want to use a dedicated bench for this so that we're nice and safe. We want our feet to be anchored under the pads here. Knees are secure on the top pads. And then you're going to go ahead and lie yourself back so that we're at a decline. Now we have the fun sit-up part. So going all the way flat here, I want you to contract your core. So I don't want you to blow your core out. I want you to draw it in, right? There, nice and tight. We want to exhale and pull yourself up. Okay, now here, this is very important. Make sure your core stays in. And you're going to control it in. Wow, mine does not want to. In. And let it back down all the way. So if you have to reset this every single time, that's perfectly fine. I want core wrapped in, drawn up and down, not busted outwards, okay? So don't think it's like you're a can of busted biscuits. Think that you're a nice and tight little ball of strength here. So draw everything in bring it up, and then exhale, together, 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 and back down. And then inhale, back up. So that inhale helps to draw everything up and in and wrap it around, which keeps your core together and helps to activate the transverse abdominis. That way we are getting more out of our core exercise and actually doing something that is helping the stability of our whole body rather than just, going through the motions of sit-up. Okay, from there we're gonna throw in some serratus work. So your serratus is part of your core, okay? It is responsible for helping you breathe. So this is some unilateral serratus activation. It is important to use breath here to go slow and really focus on feeling the proper muscles working. This is a rep exercise, so I generally recommend 2 to 3 sets of 10 reps on each side. We are going to do a serratus exercise. So you might think like lat activation, but what we're really working on doing is targeting the muscle under the lat. The muscle, the serratus anterior, that goes underneath your armpit against your rib cage. So this is actually part of your core complex. So it's involved in breathing, it's involved in stabilization, and a lot of the times it's stuck flat against the rib cage and it's just like hanging out. So we're gonna get a yoga block. We're gonna go to tabletop. I'll show you both sides. So we are going to go here to our tabletop position. You're going to make sure that your core is contracted. You have both hands on the floor. Now this hand that's on the yoga block, I want you to push through your shoulder joint so hard that this hand comes up off the floor. Now what I don't want you doing is going like this. Like that is nothing. This has to be very controlled. So push through the yoga block, get this other hand up off the floor, and then go back down using serratus. So we're not sinking into the shoulder joint, we're keeping serratus active. You're pushing through that, and then you're bringing this back. So think about like scapular control. Okay, so from this side here, push through that yoga block. You're activating under the lat. So the lat is still kind of squishy. Push, 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 really get that serratus engaged, and then bring it back down. So if you exhale, that's gonna help you find the serratus, and then bring it back. So one more time, push through, and bring it back, okay? And that is our serratus tabletop activation. And then from there, we are doing a decline leg raise. So again, this is transverse abdominis. This is a hold. We are breathing. We are having a flat core. We are not having tension in our neck. We are not seeing doming. If we're having tension, if we're seeing doming, we do not do this exercise, and we do dead bug more. We do the tabletop pepper more. You go back and you look through my videos and you find more of the deep cervical or the deep core work, the transverse abdominis work, and you get stronger there before you try this exercise. So decline leg raise, it is a hold. We're going to just hold for 10 to 30 seconds, 2 to 3 sets. Oh my God. All right, we are going to try some decline leg raises. So this is again transverse abdominis, where we want to draw everything up and in and wrap it around and make it really tight. So everything should be together, not going out. Together. All right, so here you start on a decline bench. We want to try to get your back flat. I want you to hold on to the top of it, right? So that we have some stability. Then, let's see here. I want you to exhale as you draw your legs up. So you're going to hold, you're going to exhale, and you're going to raise your legs, okay? As you raise your legs, everything should be drawing in, not coming out. If you have enough strength, once you get here, you can exhale and lift your hips. Again, I don't want your core going outwards. I want everything in. So use your exhale as much as you need to, because it's going to draw everything in. Reset as many times as you need to, because it's far more worth it to do the exercise properly
and activate those deep core muscles rather than just going through the motions. So exhale. Okay, if you need to inhale, pause here for a second, and then exhale again. And then control, control. And there you go. So that is your decline leg raise. And that is our core workout for today. If you give it a shot, you like it, let me know. If you have questions, if you have problems with it, again, drop that into the comments. I would love to help if I can. If you do the exercise or this workout and you hate it, again, let me know. Feedback is cool. Anyways, be sure to like and subscribe so that you can continue to get our videos.